Good day, Binyomin Ginsberg speaking. I'd like to begin by asking you probably the most common question that parents ask their children when they come home from school or during dinner time, which is, what did you learn today? And you guessed it, the most common answer to that question is nothing. Partially true, and partially there are reasons for that, even though the child may have and hopefully have learned something that day. But I've done this exercise hundreds and hundreds of times, and you can try it, and you may even know what I'm talking about, but the answer is no. And then if you ask the question, how was school today? You may have something like, it was boring, I don't know, not different than any day, school was school. And what I would like to suggest for parents is when you are asking your child these questions, phrase them in a way that you can't get those answers like nothing. Such as, what was the most interesting part that you learned today in school? It's difficult to respond with a nothing to that question. You'll be amazed at how suddenly there is a content response. I learned this and I found that interesting. Occasionally they may say, I've learned everything in the past, and then you can possibly say, okay, let's take a look at one of those things that you learned, and let's discuss them a little bit. Lech lecha, Hashem is telling Avram to leave. Why is that in Nisayan? There are many ways that you can open the question after having asked a question in a way that is not going to get a response of nothing. You want to find out how the child's day was. If you say, what was the best part of the day today? Again, they can't say nothing. In all likelihood, they will say recess. Second most common answer is lunch. Third most common answer is dismissal. So if you want to avoid those answers, then you say, excluding recess, lunch, and dismissal, what was the best part of the day? The question will have something positive because the answer will have something positive because the question had something positive. If you want a positive answer, you must phrase the question in the positive. And I would suggest that you try it this week with a positive touch to the question. What was the best part of the school today? What was the most interesting part of the class today? Of all the things your teacher told you, could you tell me the most interesting thing that you may have learned in the past, but you find it interesting now that you're a year older, that you can think about it differently? Have a great day, and lots of nachas on your children. See you next week.